Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Obviously, it's been a while since I've actually done any video. Like the last two videos, I like pre-did them and then just like set them up. I've actually not been playing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh at the moment, just because the format's kind of crap, and I've been really busy. I'm an electrician, so yeah, I've been super busy. So yeah. This actually, I've kind of edited it a little bit, but this deck profile was actually sent to me by a subscriber. You can get in touch with me, guys. We're on Instagram. I do try to have a look. The link is in the description down below, so go there. Send me like fun deck lists that maybe you haven't seen on the channel, or maybe like little hidden text. There's actually one in the extra deck that I didn't know existed, and I actually liked it. It was quite good, and in this build in particular, it really does work well. And I actually made it a couple of times, and it has like multiple uses within this build for me personally. But yeah, so let's just get straight into it. This is obviously the Rokket build, as you can see from like the thumbnail and stuff. And while we go through it, I explain what I like about the Rokket stuff, and then ultimately what I don't like. Unfortunately for me, the dislikes outweigh the likes, so just bear that in mind. So obviously we're starting off with 2 red eyes, 1 dark magician, the 3 meteor, 3 black metal, 1 stone. I do want to try and keep this a bit contained, just because I think YouTube like cuts out some of my videos. Maybe I'll like zoom out a bit more. Yeah, just because YouTube cuts out some of my videos. So yeah. The 1 alternative. So the original list of this did play 2 of this, and it does come up because ultimately you want to open black metal and either meteor, alternative, or darkness. So playing 2 alternative is quite good, because then it gives you obviously a higher chance of opening black metal and another one of those. But ultimately, I found that it actually bricks my hands a lot more, because it's not like blue eyes alternative. You have to tribute, and then the red eyes is in the grave, so you kind of lose card advantage, which you don't particularly want to do. Yeah, it's okay, it's good, you need it for like the 2 card combo, but yeah, ultimately I just think it bricks you way too much. It's already quite a bricky deck, just because obviously you have to play a lot of bricks. I would actually like to play 3 red eyes, but yeah, 2 is already too bricky. And then of course 1 red eyes fusion. That's it for basically the red eyes package. I think this is basically standard. There's not too much to say with these. Then just for a couple of one-off dinosaurs, dragons quick. Obviously we play the 1 Magnuma and the 1 Druid's Worm. Really good. Obviously summon this from seals, and you add this, or you can add any dragon. I think Magnuma at the very least is a mandatory in all dragon decks. Then onto the Rockets. So obviously you play the normal ones like 2 Tracer, 1 Recharger. Obviously it's weaker to do the Tracer Pop, Field Spell, Summon Recharger, then start going into Synchros, but obviously you just use these as link fodder to make Borrelend. So obviously we do play the 1 Caliber, 1 Absolouter. Obviously in Red Eyes build in particular, you need to play 1 Exploder Rocket. So the reason is simply just because it's a level 7. So it's a level 7, so you can summon it from quick launch, and yeah, just summon a rocket monster. So yeah, again, yeah, that's pretty much it. You can add it from Absolouter, you can add it to your hand, and then obviously you can special summon it with Boot Sector launch. So yeah, that's pretty much why he's here. It's just another level 7 really. The fact that you play this as well is like, it comes up because these are all level 4s, and I'll show you the extra deck monster that makes that good. Kind of like following on to the Rockets, I played 1 Nocto Vision. This wasn't in his list. I added it because he did play Levianeer, And levying it in this I found really bad, because you can't search for it. There's no safer, so you can't like add it back by sending it with Ravine or anything like that. It's simply just you need to draw it or add it with Magnuma, and I just didn't feel that was very good, so I took that out. And Noctovision helps you generate card advantage, because obviously it's a level 7, and when you link with it you get a draw. So that's why I'm playing the one Noctovision. And then also they also didn't play this. I'm playing one Tempest Dragon Ruler. This is because if you don't need to send Absoluta from your Ravine, you can send this and then you can banish 2 to summon it, and then now you've got more level 7 extenders. That is essentially it. That is the only reason why I'm playing it. It's just pretty simple. So this package, what I do like about the Rokket package, I'll get the spells up in there as well, just so you can see. Obviously we play the 3 quick launch, 1 boot sector and 1 ravine. So all this stuff is pretty standard, except from obviously these in the Rokket engine. What I do like about it is 2 quick launch can break your opponent's board, because this just gets you so much of value. You can use the first one to get Tracer, then on resolution you can just chain the next one, and then you can do Tracer, pop that. Now you're going to have 3 monsters on field from 2 cards. So yeah, really good advantage. It would lock you into darks from your extra deck for the rest of the turn, but that doesn't particularly matter. It doesn't really matter. The only light you wouldn't be able to summon would be like Heavenly Spheres. So yeah, again, really good. I really do like that bit, but then the bit that I don't like is obviously it's all one-offs, and your grind game is significantly worse. So if you do end like Borrel End, Flare Metal, and if someone breaks your board, then you don't really have much follow-up. Your follow-up is add Red Eyes Fusion, and then you're a bit screwed. So that is the one thing that I really don't like about Rockets. They are very powerful, and Borrel End is obviously a very good card, but yeah, I don't particularly like that. Then we've got the one of 1 for 1, 1 talents, and 1 Called by the Grave. These are just generic one-offs. We're at 43 cards, so it was a bit difficult. Probably could play 44 and just bump in another talents, but that's it for now. And then the other good thing about the Rockets though is the Rokket engine is quite a bit small, significant, like quite a few cards smaller than the Kashtira engine. So you do get to play quite a few hand traps. So you get to play like obviously a 3 Veiler, 3 Fenrir, because this is still a really good card and it's still a level 7. So if you really do want to use it to go into Flare Metal, then you can. This also gives you more card advantage. 3 Ash and then 3 Imperm. The one thing I think about going forwards, I was actually playing Kashtira version most recently on Thursday. I'm recording this on a Sunday. It should go up today anyways, to be fair. Yeah, so I was playing the Kashtira version on Thursday. I played this like a few weeks before, and I was playing it for like 3-4 weeks. Then I might consider changing hand traps to play just board breakers, because going second, if you draw like 1 Imperm, going second, it's just not good enough. I'd rather have like a Dark Ruler no more or an evenly matched. Yeah. Onto the extra deck. So for the XZs, we're obviously playing 2 Flare Metal. So easy to make this, really good, and just burning your opponent. I did find that in the build that he gave me, that he sent me on Instagram, he didn't really have much removal or going second options. So obviously Flare Metal, you don't want to be making that going second. So you want to be going into your number 11 or your Dark Armed. So that's why I've gone for those. Then this is the rank 4 that I was saying. So I did not know that this exists, and it's essentially an Atum in a way. So it takes 2 level 4 monsters, so it's quite generic, so you could use anything anyways. Dragon type monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle except this card. Once per turn you can detach 1 material from this card to target 1 level 5 or higher dragon type monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. You cannot attack this turn and its effects are negated. So essentially, if you've already got, so I used it a few times to bring back like just the box standard Red Eyes or you can use it to bring back Darkness Metal, and then Darkness Metal can bring you back another one. And then after you've done that, you can just link this into an SP so that you've got now the SP effects. So yeah, this card, I didn't know it existed until they obviously sent me their list, and I'm a big fan. It was really, really good. I was quite happy with it, to be fair. Then obviously going into the links, the bog standard link ones, Striker and Pisty. Then we've got Seals, Romulus. Yeah, their dex check is quite tight. You could add more, but obviously these are just like the generic 4. Then 1 SP and 1 Dark Charmer. Dark Charmer is actually needed sometimes, because sometimes you need to link into it, then steal someone's monster, and then then link some more. So yeah, so some of them I had like 3 monsters on board. I made Dark Charmer, stole a monster, made one of my other dragons into Pisty, like there, and then I used Dark Charmer and the other monster that I stole to make Triple Burst. And then obviously now Pisty can summon back, and now I can make Borrowland. So yeah, that Dark Charmer has like come up quite a few times to do just simple plays like that. So it's worth keeping in mind, guys. Yeah, and then finally the last 2 cards, like I think we can all see what they are. There's just Dragoon and Comet. Comet actually won me 1 game. I got someone down to 1200 life points. Then managed to stop them on their turn, and then when they passed back to me, I just made this, sent a red eyes, and burnt them for game. So Meteor was actually hella funny, so yeah, I like keeping that in there. So yeah, that's it for the Rokket stuff. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Rokket stuff. I just think it's basically worse Dragon Link. Like why play the Red Eyes stuff? It does give Red Eyes a little boost, but I just think then the games are very like over quickly, because your grind game is gone. Because just on your first turn, if you want to like fully combo, then you're probably using these, this, maybe this, these, that. Maybe you can make one of these as well. So you're down to 7 cards in your extra deck. So you've used 8, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, you've used 8. Then more than likely, most of the Rokket stuff from your main deck is gone. And yeah, and what did you get for using all of this? 1 negate. Now I understand Borrow Load is hard to out as well. It's a bit of a towers, but ultimately interactions on your turn, you've traded 8 extra deck cards for 1 interaction and burn. Obviously, yeah, you got 2 interactions then. So 2 interactions and burn. That's what you've traded for 8 extra deck spots, and then probably God knows how many in your main deck. So yeah, this is something. Well, sorry, I was completely off camera here. So yeah, all these cards you're gonna use to to try to interact with your opponent. I just don't think it's enough. I don't think it's good. I think if you want to play Red Eyes and do really well with it, I think you either need to play like just Dragoon Turbo, just like churn out Dragoon, just play cross outs, play any way to make sure that your Red Eyes fusion resolves, and just make the big boy himself. Where is he? Yeah, just make Dragoon and just try to just protect him as much as you can, and then just keep burning and stuff like that. Just that's the way. Or Kashtira, if you want to play like a little bit more interactive, it will be that. I do have a little bit of goo for you guys for the next profile. This is just a subscribers list pretty much that they sent me, that I tried out, I edited, changed it a little bit, and then this is what I came with, and it did alright. I did kind of well. Like I held my own a bit in some games, but ultimately it's still Red Eyes. We need support, really. We need more than just like a negate and a trap. But yeah, hopefully we'll get the blue eyes treatment and get a nice structure deck, eh? Or in the new set, the new darkness set that has the hero monsters in it. Hopefully they've got some red eye stuff in that. But yeah, fingers crossed. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Konami seems to not really like red eyes. But yeah, I won't rant to you guys anymore. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let's try and get some more views on this. Like the last few videos I've put out have been dog shit. Hardly getting any views. I'm trying to talk and have conversation, you know. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.